Hi, my name's Tony Salzo, and welcome to The Buzz. I've got Jeff Bowe with the Actum Group here, principal. Been a rainmaker for quite a long time, haven't you?
I think 2 months less than it's been around.
Yeah, 2 months. You were right there from day one, weren't you? Jeff, I want our members to know a few things about your company, but how did you get to where you're at right now?
In terms of this current company, a lot of hard work, a lot of networking, a lot of understanding what the market's looking for and what the market needs, and then staying in touch with that market and addressing their needs on a day-in and day-out basis.
Now, what does the Actum Group really do?
We help our companies, our clients, with both top-line and bottom-line issues, which means we help our customers understand how to turn prospects into clients. We also help them learn how to turn sales into profitable sales by addressing everything that happens from a time an order is placed to an order is delivered.
Now, does that put you in the box as a consultant or a coach?
Actually, I think we bridge that gap between consultant and coach, because a coach, I compare example Tony Dungy. He doesn't have to teach his players a whole lot of what to do. They should know that.
Sure.
Getting to work together with a strategy in one direction is the difference. So there will be times that we will integrate knowledge with our clients because they may not know how to read a financial statement. They may not know how to write a sales plan, or they may not know how to develop a message.
Okay.
So we'll actually teach them that process and then coach them through how to implement that process.
Mm-hmm. So at that point, you're the coach phase, or the consultant phasing into the coach,
Yes.
so to speak. You're coming in as a content provider, and then you're teaching people how to execute that stuff. Is that
Sure.
fair?
That's fair.
Now, what makes you? There's a lot of people in rainmakers and actually in the Indianapolis market that do that. Now, what makes you different?
That's a great question. In fact, we were sitting around at one of our company meetings about a month ago looking for 2008, and all of a sudden our answer hit us because it was right in front of us. We were sitting around a table with the whole team thinking about our competition and all the one-on-one people we met with, we compete against. There's nothing wrong with being a sole practitioner, but a sole practitioner cannot have the breadth of knowledge that 6 experienced professionals bring to the table. So that's exactly it. At Actum Group, group means something, because when you hire one of us, you hire all of us.
Group means something because you guys are collectively working on the problems of your clients together. You're bringing that think tank together and applying all those brains.
Right. It's a power
on that problem.
perspective.
Okay. Now, what makes a great client for you? What's your ideal prospect or suspect?
People or companies of 1 to 150.
Okay.
Typically, they do not have the depth of talent inside the company to get the company where the owner wants it to be.
Okay.
It may be one problem, maybe multiple problems, and it usually is multiple problems, and it's that integration that allows us, with a team of experts, to come in and address the multiple issues happening at the same time.
Now, how do you bill? I mean, are you a retainer base? Are you an hourly base? How does that work? Does it depend?
All the above.
Yeah.
We have also taken a few clients at risk, which means our success, our results, their results feed our income. So we're paid a contingency fee.
So you believe in their value proposition so much you're willing to invest your time in them.
We're willing to put our money where our mouth is, so that we know that if they are honest with us and they do what we suggest they do and we work with them, they will see the results they want, and usually more results, which means we get not just great referrals, but great income out of it too.
Sure. That's also a pretty good differentiator between you and some of your competition, I would say. Now, what type of businesses are you looking to network with to grow your business?
Marketing companies are a good fit, because if a company is investing in marketing, by new websites or new advertising or marketing themes, they've already identified they need to grow. We can bring to the table sales strategy and sales skills to marry with the people who have to go out on the street and deliver that message to new prospects and clients.
Sure. So you're a great complement to that, and you think that one of the characteristics of your clients or your prospects is that they're already investing in their long-term future, in their growth.
Sure.
Okay.
If you're working with us, you are investing in your future.
Okay. Now, you're out there. You've been in Rainmakers for a while, and obviously you've used networking to grow your business. You've got a chance here to share with our membership that knowledge. What's the one thing you would like to tell them about networking?
Well, I think this last year our team made about 12 cold calls, and that might be high by about 10. And that's because when you put all of us in the number of groups we're in out there, which is very large because there's 6 of us out there beating the market every day, we just don't have to make cold calls. We can meet the number of people by being out in the community and meeting people through a variety of networking groups every single day, and we build our database like that.
You know, I know you're one of those guys that's a lot like me, that you're putting in a lot of time to grow your business, and we kind of hold some similar hours. Now, what is the difference between holding those similar hours with work ethic doing networking compared to other sales tactics like cold calling or going after it? I mean, do you get the same type of clients, or is there a significant difference between the ones you get from networking and the ones you get cold calling?
I think if you're networking, you're meeting people who have a desire to go out and grow because they're out working and networking too. The difference is you may not always be able to get to the person you're looking for, so you might need to use the networking to get referrals and references into where you want to get. And that's okay, because that still gives you that credibility when you start making that cold call or warm call to get to that person that you really need to get to.
So you've got a brand new Rainmaker starting, and you'd like to give them 3 words of wisdom in sales. What would you tell them to do?
Network, follow up, and understand exactly why people would spend their money with you.
You've been on the buzz. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.